Dear members, team leaders, VPs and presidents, thank you very much for taking your time and watching this video. In the next few minutes I want to talk to you about a challenge that we're facing and in my opinion of how to deal with it. In the process of implementing ISEC XP, most countries of the world move away from being a service provider to students, but directing their own intentions towards actions coming from them. So did Romania. In terms that people understand this, it means that we gradually move away from having our members do matching, but have the short-term members match themselves. This strategy is worth pursuing for quite a few very good reasons. Members take responsibility for a step in their own development. Members search whenever they want and split the efforts as they like. And members get accustomed to speaking in foreign nations and negotiate in a written way, being able to improve their English skills. And members decide for themselves what is good for them, and they are accountable only to themselves for their experience and an impact that will for sure shape their lives. And our members can do that because we have led them on a way towards responsibility and effectiveness. Our members understand that in order to achieve something, you have to take action and work while always having your goal in mind. Unfortunately though, the amount of long-term members that decide to take an ISEC exchange experience in Romania is only about 10%. These 10% make 100 exchanges that we can count on, 100 high-quality ISEC experiences that we can be proud of. We have to take into consideration that it takes more than just the mindset and the time to go on exchange when walking the path of self-matching. Just as important as the will is the skill. Out of those 100 members that want to go on exchange, only about 15% are educated and trained in using the platform effectively. This is the percentage of members that is allocated to the exchange departments on average in ISEC Romania. Only 14% of these 10% make it 15%. This is 1.5% of all of ISEC Romania is actually able to self-match in an effective way. They have the tool set, skill set and mindset to change their potential into action and provide a high quality experience for themselves. And if we now project this number onto the OGX goals set in NC 2009 for the term 2009-2010 for your term, you will see that only 60 out of those 383 exchanges can actually be realized completely through independent self-matching. And this was not very bad the last few years. Looking at the realizations last year, these 60 realizations were 1/3 of all realizations done. This year though, these 60 realizations are not even 1/6 of all realizations planned. And the questions that arise are, what do we do with the other 85%? What do we do with the other 320 exchanges? How do we deliver on 320 experiences? And how can we ensure that 320 great individuals will go through a process that will change their lives forever? What can we do? What must we do? We should remember the model of situational leadership. Depending on where an individual is in his or her development process, we have to treat and lead him in a different way. These 320 members that we want to send abroad this year are not able to change their potential into action. And we do not have the time and the capacity to develop their skills and attitude in order to enable them to do so. And I believe that is not actually necessary. ISEC Romania has more than enough members to match every single one of those 320 EPs. ISEC Romania has more than enough skilled people that are willing to learn how to do matching. And ISEC Romania has more than enough potential to grant those 320 people an unforgettable ISEC experience. I honestly do not care if those people develop a change agent attitude before they go on exchange or while doing so, because exchange is one of the tools for us for ISEC to create those people we call change agents. And at this point in time, we really must ask ourselves what to do. The question in the end though that will decide upon our LCs impacting 320 individuals is, do we want to do something at all? Do we want to do what is necessary? Or are we willing to do everything that it takes? If you want to have what you have never had, you have to do what you have never done. And this describes perfectly our situation this year. We won 383 exchanges. And to get those, we have to change the way we're thinking. Yes, self-matching is great, and I will not start to argue about it. We always forget, though, that this concept only works if an EP has a personal relationship to his VP and he places upon himself a self-given accountability. If an EP body has 7 to 15 EPs to take care of, it can hardly be called an environment where an EP can build up a relationship, and therefore self-matching will not work effectively. LCPs and LCVPs of the country, there are two ways out of this. Two ways out of the hole that we have let ourselves drop into during the last years when moving away from the core work that ISEC has, exchange and leadership development. Well, the first way out of this hole is that we compromise and lower our goals and objectives. And the second way is that we take decisions, get our hands dirty, and climb out. To climb out is very simple. Increase the member efficiency on OGX or add more members to the department and train them to do matching. Strengthen the departments and give them the power and support they need to bring glory to you and to your LC. No one in the end will remember the name of the VP OGX of an LC, as no one will remember my name. In the end, though, it is the name of the LCP and his team who will be remembered for taking decisions that were necessary, even if not pleasant, or for not doing so. The departments will bring you the results, but not by telling other people to match and work, but by every member getting his hands dirty and match. It's simple as that. If you rely on self-matching and goodwill, you will fail. If you can mobilize enough people to strengthen your OGX in the same as you increase your results, and are able to put 217% focus on outgoing, at least for the next 3 months, you will win. I say only for the next 3 months because these are crucial. In Q3, ISEC Romania has to realize 200 exchanges. And this is the biggest challenge that we have ever faced concerning exchange. Me and the entire MC team will support you in whatever decision you will take. Have a good day.